Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off.
Take it easy on me, dog. Give me a chance. I'm just saying, give me a chance. I just want to make playoffs, bro. It's not playoffs ain't the same as playing unit.
Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space.
I think he had 96 speed. He did.
Getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Using his legs, it's Marshall. At the 35, he's open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
To the air, it's Nelson. Bringing the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins, this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Back to pass. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Gets it out quickly.
Bro, what the fuck?
Bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26. Certainly well within field goal range. But let's see if they choose to go for it here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And he calls his own number, tries to go get the first
breaking
down, but he just
tackles
couldn't get to it. Nice job by the defense, locking in, not letting him get that extra couple yards that he needed to get the big first down.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Might be looking to run. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right.
Of course, he gets a little lucky pick.
He'll try to take it back.
I forced to it.
And they'll drag him down after a good return
I know I should have, but I'm talking about lucky that it was bounced to your way. I mean, I fucked up.
Number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs reading their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. Starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. It'll be a draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Cooper. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback extends the play.
Yo, that's crazy. This kid in there.
With the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He had the ball on the other end.
I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield.
If he switches, he's a fumble.
Aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's McWilliams. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Buying some time. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. How about that play by the strong safety? Made sure his responsibility was covered, and then just went and made a play.
Sometimes it's freestyling, right? Sometimes coaches will get a little bit upset, but they don't get near as upset when I get the guy in the ground. They're okay with that, but I'm spinning down. I'm playing close to the line of scrimmage as a strong safety. I see the quarterback. I got to make sure if I do go to him, I better get that sucker, and I better wrap him up, and I better tackle him.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
Oh, my God. He's doing too much.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Mustangs! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, the running back has it.
Yo, how is he stiff on him?
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nelson. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. A strike downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field.
You seen that
Offense
camp
gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself.
Yo, what are y'all doing? Switching to the wrong guy. Like, go to the corner. Supposed to be the other guy. See, he hits.
And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Cardinals looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. When we talk to coaches, David, a lot of times we zone out when they say we got to get the ball in the hands of playmakers. Except when they get the ball in the hands of playmakers.
And, Reese, I think that's smart, right? Like, get your best players the football and get them to them fast. Let them do the rest of the work.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Rushes on him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Unloads quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Watkins. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Dances away. Going right and going deep.
Guys, I'm ready.
I'm ready. It was just slow, dude.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll give it to the back. Makes it past the marker.
Breaking. Yo, what is going on, son?
Wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back. This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. We saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweet spot.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, and you run it back. He gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Back to pass, it's Nelson.
Dog, that was mine. How did he get underneath?
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Might be calling a hot route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside.
Catching him, bro.
And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown,
what a catch, baby.
The offense cashing it in on that drive. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this week.
It's crazy, man. I'm about to lose this nigga, too,
This
bro.
offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to pass, it's Nelson. He lofts one down the
I
sideline.
got it.
He's got it inside the 25.
Messed up. I didn't realize
Well,
what
he
it was.
almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him
Slow.
stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Damn, this is a clean enough shot, huh?
The Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the
I was
offense,
saying,
coming
if
out
you
ready
help
to
me
attack.
out, if you
They come into
win the
this
next
third
game.
quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score
Definitely
and get a
help me
stop.
out. Because that means that at least I'll be able to get in to the
It's going to have to
game.
be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our
Yeah,
defense
exactly.
has been
If you
struggling.
win.
They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab,
Which
got
are
the
gonna do
conversion, and
line,
still
man.
going. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a
These are every play, bro. It's
Yeah, he
rapid
runs
as
a quick out route, and this is a
leg is
timing route.
fucking
Quarterback has
line.
to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of
Never
success
been a
running
good
the ball,
guy.
especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right.
Oh, he didn't grab it.
He's loose. Touchdown, Louisville. He broke away from the
seen that
defense, and they
pass.
couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Oh, they're after him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Hawkins. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
floating away. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. Turning it on. Touchdown, SMU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points.
I had like 2 dudes open. I took 2 1
First drive in the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19.
Bitch over here. Oh, I charged my close friends. Like, bro, are you dumb?
If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Now he'll throw back into the middle. And that is interception.
He doesn't even go block the guy that needs to be blocked.
No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He's got an open man. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
Working too, man.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, he's got some space.
Yeah.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well give it to him again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. He lost it high and deep on the left side.
And we got him.
Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 11 to Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Using his feet to buy time.
Throw it away, bro.
Caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
No, Joey.
And he is finding
Damn,
wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Up-tempo for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Nelson. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Damn, this dude's catching him.
But he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays.
Yo, this dude did not throw it over his head, bro. That's a linebacker?
And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh, but I can't get that.
Up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
Oh, my God. How is that in? How is that?
The guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
Swizz, you're hiking so fast. Can you give me a second, please?
And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
I'll tell you,
they're
you
trying to move
cannot
players
count this
around
team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game,
again, bro,
it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Buys a little time with his feet. Throwing on the run. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw again. He's not afraid to go deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he's a defensive lineman late in the game, man. When you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Timeout called here by the defense, it's their first of the half.
It's a smart way to play it.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble.
I can't do nothing either, brother.
He released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
Line of scrimmage, and the defense will take it as a sack.
Well, this defense not only has speed, but they also play with great effort. And that time on the quarterback run, they were expecting it. Everybody was in position, but they did a phenomenal job in pursuit, making sure the only direction that guy was going was backward, running him out of bounds for a big loss.
Away. Like an idiot. He checked it down.
Just sort of gave up on the play, and they'll have to turn it over.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot in the accelerator, try to rub it in, can't win by enough, gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results.
I'm notorious for doing the dumbest things.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of...
The line's not blocking. There's 5 of y'all there for a reason.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that covered.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
But he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive.
Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Here he comes from inside his own.
Damn, that dude got trucked.
He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500.
Yo, you fucked up.
Into the open.
You still scored, but you fucked up.
And he got away
Dude,
from the
yeah,
defense.
Broadneck,
and
it would have
takes
been a
it
walk for easy as much as you
Touchdown,
first time.
Louisville.
Well, this guy certainly, from
Actually, I almost got to that
has
one.
done everything to
I
deserve a
didn't do
trip
that. I
to
had
New
no
York
chance.
City. He has been a big playmaker week in,
I
week
gotta
out
start doing
for this
that.
offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Mustangs. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still
working
throwing
right
the
now.
football,
I mean, I'm
still
working.
finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
You don't work, you over here out on the boat.
Looks like he's going to try to
You got
return
her
it.
head done, you think you the
He
shit
was
now?
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
What it's giving. Look like you dyed it, changing colors and shit.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Yeah.
He's taking a deep shot. And it's another
Waiting to get off.
interception as his assault on the record book continues. Looking for more room. And he's out of bounds at the 2.
Yeah,
Almost a pick six, but they're set up on the doorstep.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT.
Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What are you doing?
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point is good.
Yeah, so you ain't got work?
Back to work, and they have been
Tomorrow?
busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Talking about tomorrow, you work tomorrow too?
And he's going to bring it out. That
Yeah,
gamble did
he is
not
busy.
pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Oh, now you changed. Yeah.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Quarterback's got the first.
With all the
They
good niggas.
finally make the to stop it. He shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a
You didn't
first
tell me
down.
how you going to make it up to me.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples
You
of
didn't tell
why
me how
this
you gonna
guy
make
is
it up.
inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the
Right.
game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
To the max at this
And
point.
now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. Jukes his way forward.
Oh, fuck.
They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the
Yeah,
football.
I'm real jealous over there.
Offensively, this is a
Must be nice to be for work at 3 o'clock.
Other guys in the game, guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down
I'm not in the
conversion.
corner right now. Who's
Get
talking
everybody
about?
belonging, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Outside the pocket, let's go.
And that's a good stop for this defense.
King,
And listen, there hasn't been a lot of
I should do
positive
that.
today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before
he's
yet
outside.
another big play in this passing attack. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Caught near the sticks, it's Hudson. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run.
You already trying to get lit.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama
That's
winning the
what I said.
Heisman.
He's
This guy
grab a
makes
drink.
plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to
Yo,
pass.
what the fuck is dude doing throwing the ball like that, bro?
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked. But
Wide
coaches
open.
are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're
What?
being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
What is that?
Touchdown Mustangs! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments
Yeah,
as a defense,
like
but you
you.
never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the
Everything's
turf.
tipped
They
up.
scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
You're gonna literally talk to me for a day.
Bringing it
Like
out.
you?
Rolling the dice to bring it out
I'm
of the
goofy?
end zone did
Oh.
not work out as he stopped at the 13.
You don't have to answer the phone. Exactly. Look at who didn't answer who.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw.
That's
on
one
first
day.
down.
I'm talking about the other
Still
days.
looking on the move. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Both of these teams are high caliber squad.